Hey everyone, so in this video I'm going to give you some steps that you can take to become a millionaire and retire in 10 to 15 years. And I know that early retirement may seem like something which is impossible to most people. Generally, our society gives us the expectation that we need to keep working full-time until the age of 65. But in this video, I wanted to give you another way that you can actually retire much earlier than that. And you don't need to start a wildly successful business or inherit a fortune to do it. And you might think that it is impossible for you to do, but I'm here to tell you that it absolutely is possible. But it won't work unless you work. All it takes is a bit of planning and determination. So let's jump into the video. So the first step is to get on top of your personal finances so that you know how much money is coming in and how much money is going out. Personally, I go through my credit card statements every single month and I have a look and I see what I spend money on. And honestly, the first time that I did it, it really sucked because I was spending a lot more money than I thought I was. But now that I'm doing it every month, my credit card statements don't surprise me anymore. I believe that if you are diligent and you actually go through your expenses each month and turn it into a habit, it can help keep you accountable to what you're actually spending your money on. So then you can really see what you can cut back on. There are also a few budgeting apps that you can try for free, for example, the Finder app. And by the way, if you'd like to check out that app, I've got a link in my description below. And full disclosure, I will get a couple of dollars if you do choose to sign up, but the app itself is completely free for you to use. This app can also connect to all of your bank accounts so you can see how much money is coming in and how much money is going out. And it can really give you an understanding of your financial position and your net worth, because you can also connect your super accounts and your investment accounts. And the reason why it's important to get on top of your personal finances and try to cut back on things as much as possible is because essentially the more money that you need to live, the more money you'll need to save and invest for retirement. So if you are spending a lot of money each month and you consistently spend a lot of money each month, then you'll need a lot more money to retire, and therefore it will take you longer to reach early retirement than if you did have a modest budget. And by the way, if you're enjoying this video so far, make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to this channel if you'd like to see more videos about investing and personal finance. So the second step is to calculate your FIRE number, and this is the amount of money that you'll need to have saved and invested in order to reach early retirement. So what actually blew my mind about early retirement and the whole FIRE movement is that society makes us believe that retirement is an age, which is the age of 65. But actually, when you really break it down, retirement is just a number. And if you get to this number quicker, you can retire earlier. And that is essentially what your FIRE number is. FIRE stands for Financial Independence Retire Early, and this is the amount of money that you'll need to have saved and invested in order to reach early retirement. That's why step 1 is so important, even though it can be overlooked by a lot of people, because it is important to get an understanding of how much money you're spending each month and how much money you need to live. This can give you a guide of how much money you'll need to be saving and investing each month in order to reach early retirement by the age that you'd like to reach it. And this is where it gets really exciting. You can actually calculate your financial independence number, and this will be the amount of money that you'll need to have saved and invested so that you can live comfortably off the interest and the capital gains of your investments. So we are going to calculate my FIRE number using the method of the safe withdrawal rate. And the safe withdrawal rate is a number which is used by financial experts, and it demonstrates the amount of money that you can withdraw from your investments each year or each month without your total retirement fund ever running out of money. And the safe withdrawal rate is 4% because, of course, we do have inflation as well, so that's something that we do need to factor into our financial independence number. And I've actually created a completely free Google Sheets calculator so you can calculate your own financial independence number, and I'll give you a bit of a demonstration on how it works. I've actually recently improved this calculator and also incorporated inflation into the equation as well. So I'll be using this calculator to calculate my own personal financial independence number. So let's jump into the spreadsheet. So this is what the spreadsheet looks like when you have downloaded the Financial Independence Calculator. And the first page will give you a bit of an introduction to what is FIRE and how you can use the FIRE calculator. What you'll need to do is go into the FIRE tab in order to calculate your number. So the first step is to work out your monthly spending, which we did in step 1. So for me personally, basic living expenses, I spend about $2,000 per month. So my yearly spending is $24,000. The safe withdrawal rate, of course, is 4%. And so therefore my FIRE number is $600,000. I have also incorporated inflation into the equation as well. So there is a FIRE number which is adjusted after inflation as well. So I've put down the inflation rate of 1.75%. So my FIRE number adjusted with inflation would be $650,000. So I am hoping to reach this number in 10 years. Hopefully, I'll see how I go. At the moment, I'm 24 years old and my expected interest, I guess, is around 7%. So therefore, I will need to be saving and investing $3,182 each month in order to reach my financial independence number by the age of 35. So this can give you a really good guide on just how much money you'll need to be saving and investing each month in order to reach financial independence. Because, like I said earlier, financial independence and early retirement isn't an age, it's actually a number, and you can use this spreadsheet for free to calculate that number. And I also think it's important to calculate your number so then you have a goal to work towards. I know that when I first started my financial independence journey and when I first calculated my FIRE number, it really gave me motivation to keep saving and investing each month, because if it wasn't for this number, I would probably be hopping off and not really investing as much as I can. But since I have calculated my number, it makes me a lot more motivated to actually keep saving and investing. So I hope you liked that demo of the Financial Independence Calculator. And that is why it is so important to reduce your expenses as much as possible if you do want to reach early retirement. Because the less expenses you have, the smaller your financial independence number will be, and the easier it will be for you to reach financial independence. For example, if your expenses were $5,000 each month, then you'll need over $1.5 million in order to reach financial independence. Whereas if your expenses are only $2,000 per month, then you'll only need $650,000 in order to reach financial independence. So I've put the link down in my description below so you can calculate your own financial independence number. So the third step is to save and invest regularly in order to build passive income. So now you're in control of your finances and you have a goal to reach financial independence. The next step is to actually start putting all of these things into place and regularly saving and investing. If you keep all of your money in a bank account, even if it's a high interest bank account at, say, 1.7% or 2%, your money is essentially becoming worth less over time because of inflation. The inflation rate is an average of 2% each year. So essentially, you're losing a bit of your money each year because of inflation if you leave all of your money in a savings account. And that is why it's so important to start investing. If you invest in something like an ETF, you can get an average return of from 5 to 10% per year. And the amazing thing about investments is they can really compound over time. So if you invest $5,000 today and you invest a regular $800 per month, and let's just say your investments give you an annual return of 7% per year. After 30 years, you'll have over $1 million. And that is the power of compound interest, because essentially when you are investing and your money is making more money, that money really compounds. So essentially the money that you invest makes more money, and then the interest that you receive on your money makes even more money. So it really, really compounds and really starts to snowball with time. And that's why it's important to start investing as early as possible. So the fourth step is to increase your income. So there are many different ways that you can increase your income. For example, you could ask for a raise from your current employer, you could move jobs into a job which has higher pay, or you could start to earn some extra money through side hustles. And being able to increase your income can help you get to financial independence even faster, because at the end of the day, there's only so much money we can save, and there are only so many things that we can cut back on, but the amount of money that we can make is really infinite. So that's why it's important to start trying to increase your income. And I have so many videos on this topic, a lot of different videos about side hustles and ways that you can increase your income. So I've left some links up here in the cards, and if you'd like to learn more about these topics, make sure you click the links in the cards. And the fifth step is to reduce your taxes. So when you are starting to earn more money, either through your job, side hustles, or your investments, your income starts to get really complicated. And that's why I think it's important to see a professional tax accountant, just to make sure that you're paying the amount of tax that you really need to pay. There are a few different things that you can do to reduce your tax. For example, making extra super contributions, or setting up a business if you do have side hustle income. And if you'd like to learn more ways that you can reduce your tax, I've also put a link up here so you can check it out. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it and found it useful. If you did like this video, make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to this channel if you'd like to see more videos about investing and personal finance. And if you'd also like to join a community of people who are also super passionate about early retirement and personal finance, I've also left a link in the description below to my Discord chat, where we all talk about personal finance and our own personal journeys with it. It's a really, really awesome community, and I think that you'd love it if you're interested in this content. So make sure you check out the link and join the community on Discord. It's also completely free as well. I'll see you in the next video. Bye! And if you'd like to see some more videos, I've put some links to some videos here. So make sure you click the links and check out another video.